is officially quarter two. Today we're going to be talking about 4 simple easy steps that you can do to actively analyze your life, make sure we're on track for those 2025 goals that we set, and just keep elevating through the year. I am super excited. I definitely did these things on my own, and then I was like, I gotta put the girlies on. So today we're just going to be really going through that. Comment down below, what was your highlight of Q1? What goals did you fall off on that you didn't even realize that you did? What did you accomplish? And also, like, what have you been doing that you feel like, okay, I did that enough, like I need to like elevate or redefine this goal because it's just not doing it anymore. So without further ado, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and let's get right into today's video. So of course, first we're going to be talking about the financials. I know I posted a video a little while ago about like managing money, saving, investing, all of that. But as we're going into Q2, really print out your bank statements. See, were you staying to that 50-30-20 rule that we talked about? Were you investing? Were you spending your money wisely? Did you have a shopping spree at the end of January when it was no spend January? Like, how are you all doing? I know for me, I've been really trying hard, y'all, to just stick to buying really good groceries, cooking in the house, eating good, sticking to Pilates in my workout routine, doing well in school, and just really staying on my regimen. I know I set a lot of goals that we didn't all officially talk about because I kind of wanted to like wait on it and just like pop out, see y'all like you see accomplished. But I definitely think financially I always find ways that like I'm spending. Like this year I was looking back on my statement the other day and it was like I was spending on some random like document like subscription that I don't even remember applying for, y'all. It was so bad. But yeah, so let us know, comment down below, how are you doing with that? Like, are you guys still spending? Are you all not? I know for me, I definitely had to do reward systems with my goals. So once I accomplish a goal, I'm able to have a reward, and of course is me. So most of my rewards have been like buying something, whether it's like a small perfume, a new pair of shoes, to hopefully a bag soon. So I think that's definitely helped me with like the spending aspect of it, because I did want to focus on saving and investing my money more this year and less on just spending frivolously. So I've been trying to stay away from the mall especially, and just go there when I am in need or looking for something to purchase for accomplishing the goal. And I definitely think that has helped me. So maybe y'all may want to implement this if you're also having trouble not spending. Also, y'all, delete the apps, the shopping apps off your phone. I realized that I had to do that if I see an outfit in a TikTok or something, or if I'm like looking on Instagram and it comes up in an ad, I just screenshot it and I'll put it in an album separate. So like when I do have the funds, or if I am going on a trip soon, like I'll still have those things saved. But I realized that I was just like scrolling. Like I was just scrolling through Zara, adding things to the cart, and then it was just like somehow getting purchased and ending up in a package at my house. So I think those tips really helped me. Let me know some tips that y'all have for me. Like, what can I do to really better the spending this quarter? Because as y'all know, like April, May, June, we're gonna really end up in summer. So Q2 is really important because you're either like, I feel like personally for me in May, I'm really gonna want to travel because in June I'll be interning. So I'm really trying to wrap my head around all of this and really understand like, how is this spending gonna go? Like, how is it gonna change, and how is it gonna like, you know, evolve from here? Okay, y'all, the next thing is that self-care is a priority. Make sure you are prioritizing your self-care in Q2. I know this has been a long 3 months, so you may want to, you know, treat yourself to a massage, treat yourself to a facial, but also remember that self-care can be small. If you had all those fitness goals and you've been staying to your fitness regimen, make sure that you're still stretching, that you're taking the proper protein for your body, like really replenish your body. I feel like last year in 2024, I definitely was like overworking my body, but also forgetting to feed it and give it back to it. So as y'all know, I started this year off with a massage at the Underground Spa. I've been working on my Pilates, but also remembering to just stretch. Take time, whether you're using a muscle gun or whether you're having your friend push you a little further to touch your toes, that you are sticking to something that's giving yourself back to self-care. I've been working on ensuring that at every shower, I put a shower steamer on, I close the door, I do a really good moisture intensive routine. Comment down below if y'all want me to do a self-care routine, like a nighttime self-care routine. Drinking hot tea, reading my book before I go to bed, just like really trying to give to myself and like less of just like binge watching something or doing something that will inadvertently keep me awake and make me more tired for the morning before. So those are just some things that I've been doing. But remember, y'all, self-care is a priority. You cannot keep functioning and keep achieving your goals if you are not pouring into yourself, if you're not putting yourself first, all of those things. So make sure that you're still doing that as the year is progressing. Like, you were not supposed to just love on yourself the first 3 months of the year and then stop. That is not what we agreed to. So what I've realized in, like doing the more relaxed and slowed down night routine is that a lot of times people make it seem like self-care has to be some very expensive hobby, but it's not a hobby. It's actually just caring for yourself. But I notice like even small changes of like after you get out the shower, you have your towel on, put on your bathrobe. Let yourself unwind in that way. Lotion your body while in your robe. Walk into the kitchen in your robe, make your tea, sit down, change into some really nice pajamas. Like all of those things are pouring into yourself and making your body feel better, whether you look at it or not. So don't feel as though you need to go buy or get in the sauna or go buy an expensive towel warmer. Just really focus on small little things that can really just upgrade your routine. And I think that's super important. Like upgrade your routine. Like you do not need to be using some... You don't have to be putting on Dior lip oil at the end of the night for your routine to be upgraded. You just need to find something that is moisturizing and makes your lips feel good at the night and the morning. So just a little step like that. Like just take your time in finding what works for you. And once it works for you, keep going with it, girl, because your body is going to get used to that. Your body's going to feel much calmer when you do that. I noticed that some nights, like if I was traveling or something in Q2 and I wasn't able to continue that routine, my body woke up like the next morning like, girl, like do we really have to get up? Like just because that routine was thrown off. So those are just a few tips that I have for you. Okay, as you all know, I've recently been reading Atomic Habits by... let me see, who's Atomic Habits by James Clear. And I think that this book was so important for me to start 2025 with because it just talks all about habits. And I didn't look at habits through that lens until reading this book. And it talks about just like how... So I'll say two key things so then y'all can read the book as well. It talks about how you have to make your habits, instead of being focused on the outcome, it has to be an identity-based habit. So if your goal is like go to Pilates twice a week and then go to the gym twice a week, your goal is not just checking off the boxes of making sure you went to the classes. You are at the same time becoming a Pilates girl, or you're becoming a fitness workout, I guess, junkie, if you want to call it. So you have to remember that the goals that you are setting, if they are identity based and will change something about yourself, you are more prone to do them. You also, the other thing that I've taken away a lot from it is that small changes and consistency is what makes a large change in the end. Like he used an example that like he was making his bed every single morning and he was going to work out every single day, and he didn't see the exact impact that it had on him like that year or that month, but 4 years from now he was able to accomplish all these things in the baseball industry because those were his two focuses, and he made those habits turn into his identity, and that is when he accomplished his larger goal. So what I really want y'all to remember is excuse me, make sure you're just doing something consistently. Like if you forget to cook your own meal and do a cheat day one day, that's fine. Get back up the next day and get back on the cooking for yourself. If you miss your Pilates class or are too tired to go work out, that's okay. Try not to make that a habit, but just keep going. And each of those times you do it, you're building a habit for your body, and your body's gonna be so used to it that it's like you are going to like have a positive feeling after. Like your dopamine will hit because your body was like, yes, we got to do this again. Yes, we got to do this again. You know? So I think in understanding those things and understanding that part, that book was a super good read. It was a great way to start off the year. It is not too late. Y'all can read that at any time of the year. I totally recommend that book. And then I think also, like for the fourth thing, you really need to start reflecting. Like, how was Q1? What went well? What worked? What did you feel like didn't work? What emotions did you have? How was it? What was the temperature like? When did you feel like this? Are you happy with where you're living still? How is your car doing? How is your life? How's your relationships? How are your family? Like all of those things, you need to really just reflect, because I think reflection is the best way to understand how to redirect your life, how to make changes, and how to make improvements. So I hope that all of those four things in those categories will really help you all in shaping quarter 2. I am super, super excited for it. Like, y'all, the vacation content is coming. Let me go book those flights. That was actually my reminder to do that. And I'm just so grateful for all of you. I'm happy that we're on this journey together of just figuring out life, figuring out young adulthood, figuring out college. Like, it is so crazy to me that at the end of this quarter, I will officially be a junior in college. And it's just like, like, that's what I get. Excuse me, y'all. That I'll officially be a junior in college. That like this is where life is going, and it's actually truly insane. Y'all know I love y'all. Comment down below what y'all are doing in Q2. What are your goals? What are we working for, ladies? Like, what are we gonna get to? I know for me, I definitely want to have a really good setup, a really good trajectory, stay on my fitness goals, stay on my self-care, stay stacking that money. Preparing for my internship. I don't know if I told y'all where I'm gonna be yet or not. I don't remember. Comment down below if I told y'all. If not, we'll have a video on that soon. And yes, I love y'all so much. And I will see y'all on my next video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And stay tuned for more content.